is a gorilla, daddy-o, big-time, gigundous, buzzbait, stupendous bass right there, friends. Gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Snot free? My snot free. That cold ride will tend to. All right, you want the trolling motor or the easy stuff? Hopefully that wasn't the kiss of death, because we don't want the kiss of death on a
we don't.
needlefish.
You want something oh gosh. I can't believe they wouldn't hit the top water. They're just they're chasing the bait up top. You wouldn't want to put your hand in the water here. I mean, there's so many sharks that you would not want. Put your hand in the water. Just do not fall in the water, by all means. We are down at Southwest Pass, down outside of Venice, Louisiana. We're gonna do a night fishing trip using the Hydroglow light and see if we can catch some trout and or redfish. And we came down here to get set up, and lo and behold, there are sharks, spinner sharks, just by the hundreds out here, just jumping and chasing bait. So we gotta figure out something and see if we can catch one of them before we go out and put our light out.
He ain't busted off yet. He's kind of frying my drag. oh, he's off.
We lost enough tackle already on these sharks, so we're gonna get to what we originally came for. If anybody has ever spent any time at all around saltwater, you know that night fishing is typically the time that you're gonna catch numbers of fish. And I think there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, there's fewer people that actually fish at night. And number two, I think that you can concentrate the fish if you use the right products. This is a 12-volt submergible light called the Hydroglow. It's basically a green fluorescent light that you drop down, and rather than hanging horizontally in the water, it hangs vertically. And we're going to hang it off the side of the boat, and what happens is that the darker it gets, the more effective this will be at attracting bait fish. Once the bait fish come, the game fish will soon follow. And this right here is the next great thing when it comes to fishing, especially for night fishermen. It doesn't work just in saltwater, it works in freshwater too, but we're gonna show you right now how we get it set up. And then as soon as the sun goes down, it gets dark, we ought to be catching some fish. Gosh, I don't know. This one a black drum? No, over there. A black drum coming aboard. We're using fresh dead shrimp on a lead jig head. Oh, it must be a catfish. And it is a catfish. Goodness gracious. But it's incredible how when you wind up attracting the bait fish, all you're doing is creating a food chain. And when you create the food chain, these guys are going to come.
I think they might be cousins.
I think so. Yeah. Now you may say, how come green? I don't know why green, to be honest with you. I really can't tell you why green, other than there's been a lot of studies for years and years, and a lot of underwater divers have gone out, from what I understand. They wind up, underwater welders that go down to these rigs have found that green light is easier for them to see themselves. So they've done a lot of tests, and green light just puts off a light that is a whole lot more visible underwater than regular white light. There's a nice little old redfish. Probably about 26 inches. So yep, All right, bait will start getting around that light here pretty quick, and it's gonna get nuts.
This is South Louisiana and Venice Marina, and contrary to what a lot of people think, Venice has not gone away. The people down here are very resilient. They're hard-headed and they're good people.
Good thing, huh?
If anybody is ever spending time at all around saltwater, you know that night fishing is typically the time that you're gonna catch numbers of fish. And
It's every drop, isn't it?
I feel like I'm playing red light, green light. Red light's when I'm in the boat. Green light's when I'm in the water.
Goodness. I'm telling you, it is every drop now.
Redfish.
Oh, that's a nice fish right there. That's a redfish, huh? Okay, I don't know what I got. No, that's yours making all that racket. Goodness gracious. Oh, look at that. Get away from that light. Say, no, I won't be by that light. Look at that. This got to be a redfish too, the way he's pulling.
I'm waiting to keep mine out of your line here.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I got. Okay.
Oh,
Look
you
at
got
here,
one
I
of your
got a hard
favorite-
head.
No, you got a gaff top.
Oh, a gaff top, okay.
One of your
That'll
favorites.
work. I'm gonna put him over here and I'll give you a hand. Okay. Oh, golly, I almost lost it. Woo, baby. Okay. All right. You want to do it?
Oh, why not?
You've done that before. I'll let you handle that, unless you want to handle mine. Mine's a little greasier than yours.
Yeah, but you like those.
Oh, yeah.
Another almost eaten size.
All right, look at here.
Keep
Call that
one
a
away from
sail cat. Yeah, look at that great big dorsal on them. Multi-species. That's the cool thing about coming saltwater fishing over freshwater fishing any day, as far as I'm concerned. The multiple species that you're
Variety.
liable to catch. When you throw shrimp like that, you can catch it all.
Okay.
We hit tonight just right. It's slick calm, there's no moon, there's no tide, which is kind of a little bit to our favor because we're fishing a little bit deeper tonight. And conditions couldn't be better. It's, what, mid-November and it's not very cold. Pretty good. Flounder,
A flounder? Come on.
another variety.
I'll be doggone.
These we're catching. Pretty incredible. Look at that. Now flip him over, show him the other side. Look at there. Now that right there is gonna have to go in the box.
Now see, when they're flat like that, you don't want to eat them.
Really?
Let me eat them. You don't want it.
Here. Put him right here in that box.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a drum impersonating a redfish.
It's a redfish's cousin, huh?
He'd actually be a little bit large for eating size for me, but a nice fun fish.
Oh, goodness. I was gonna say I was having a dry spell, brother. Put it right underneath the light like you said. And whammo. Gosh.
Down where we're fishing is right on the edge of the Gulf of Mexico where the river dumps into the Gulf. And it's pretty typical down here to catch 5, 6, 7, 8 or more varieties of fish down here on any given trip. It's kind of neat because there's so many different fish you can catch in a trip. And the best thing is down here, grandparents, kids, your wife, anyone that never catches fish anywhere else will catch fish down here. At this time of year, it's a guaranteed fishing trip of a lifetime. On plastic.
You changed to soft plastic?
Figured out.
Yep.
Channel mullet.
Look at that. What is that?
It's a channel mullet.
A channel mullet.
A lot of people like to eat those as
Really?
well. Supposedly really good eating. Can't say that I've ever ate them. They get a little bit bigger than that,
But
but
look at, I mean, how many different species have we caught now? Redfish, black drum, hardhead,
gaff top,
gaff
bull
top,
croaker,
bull croaker, and
channel mullet, and a partridge in a pear tree.
There you go.
There we go.
And one thing I always urge people to do, if you're gonna go night fishing, make sure and have some way of communication with people. Take your cell phone with you or have a radio in your boat. Make sure and tell somebody where you are and what time to expect you back, because there are things that could happen out here. There's ships that come back up and forth. there's debris, you can have engine failure, you can have a lot of things happen, so you always want safety as the first thing. And so make sure and tell somebody when you're gonna be back. Of course, make sure your life jackets are real close and handy, and that you have a set of extra clothes, because you never know. Sometimes weather can blow in at nighttime and it'll rain or get cold on you. You better be prepared. But I guess the biggest thing I can say about night fishing is do like a good scout would. Be prepared. Off! Swing and a miss! Good. Crimp on there for a second. It does seem like right below the light. Just drop it right down on the bottom below the light. It's the best. That's one thing. You wind up using a super line like this, you can feel them swim by the bait almost, and when you set the hook, you get instant hook penetration. Goodness gracious. This may be a redfish here. Oh, what do we have here? He's a good sized fish though. Another black drum. Come on, come on. Look at there. Come on. See if I can talk him into coming in nicely. Come in with your hands up. There you go. All right. Folks, the Hydroglow is one of the new products that I found recently at a tackle show. And the tackle show is held annually, where all the people that manufacture products wind up showing their stuff off to all the retailers. And I was walking around and I wound up finding that light, and I told the guy, I said, I need to have one. I know that'll work. And sure enough, it works. So anyway, it's a brand new product. It may be difficult to find, but green lights, they've been a bunch of them come and go, but none of them are made with the quality that one is. And you get what you pay for is with all products. But if you want more information, you can log on to our website at the end of the show, and we'll have the address coming up, and we'll hook you up with them. See you, Mr. Drum.
I appreciate all the soldiers overseas right now, because there's not a day that goes by that you don't watch the news and appreciate what you got at home.